Hey everybody, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Well, it seems like Chantal was on one today. A bit ragey, a bit racist, a bit disgusting. She was all over the place in this one. This thing is like 3 hours long. I don't have the time or the patience to really react to this entire thing that's 3 hours long. And I'm sure you guys are busy as well and don't have time to sit here for 3 hours. So I skipped ahead probably about a half an hour because it was just her normal bullshit chit chat that she does at the beginning of the video, the naming of the names, romper room, and all that kind of stuff. So let's get into it.
Honestly, when I hear that, I really, people must really hate me so bad to want to listen to someone like that react to me and criticize me. Apparently, they were going to call animal control here in Kuwait because they thought I said I fed my cat. They think I'm neglecting Julia. No proof of that.
Oh, by the way, she's talking about Shani and Rev. I haven't seen it yet because I really don't watch their channel. But apparently Chantal didn't like what they were talking about. So I guess this is what set her off. I guess Shani was commenting on the boil or dieting or I don't even know. It obviously upset Chantal, so yeah.
You seen the video of their litter box? That's actual animal abuse. Like, have you seen it?
I mean, it was.
I was like,
I agree with her.
Don't tell me to be quiet, Rat with Food, because I see you in her chat sometimes. I've seen you in her chat.
Oh, so she's watching. So right there, she's admitting to watching Shani and Rev. I've seen you in their chat. What are you doing, Chantal? You just gave yourself away. Come on.
So, and you weren't a child abuser? Have you seen the videos of her child's bed when they were living there? It was as gray as Dee Dee. Okay, it was disgusting. And a child was sleeping in that. So you don't have any fucking room to make fun of any of my pet care. And abortion shaming, I don't care, because I really, whatever. Like, you may as well not have kids, honestly, because you can't, they've been taken away from you. I mean, good for them, but anyway. And then to say that, the people who sit there and eat up that she's on a health journey, they sit there and criticize what I eat. Hi, Katie. They sit there and talk about my diet. And
well, I mean, Shani has lost a significant amount of weight. I, sometimes go and take a peep at her channel just to see what she's talking about. And yeah, she has. I don't know if she's on Ozempic or she's on a diet. I don't know what she's doing, but she has lost a lot of weight.
It is. Your arm is as big as my waist.
I don't know.
Okay?
I don't think so.
You are not the picture poster child for Ozempic. Like, are you sure Rev's not injecting the Ozempic? He looks starving.
She's on Ozempic.
He looks cracked
then,
out,
I guess.
actually.
Wow,
hey, Clear Focus
nice.
Studios. Yeah.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna come on. I'm not gonna go after them. We all know what that is over there, but yeah, whatever.
And then,
Chantal.
it's true. It was on camera. Like, I'm not revealing anything new. Rev went to jail for abusing her kid.
Yeah.
And then her house tour showed, like, and Breezy, you support this, thinking that you're, like, somehow spiting me. I don't give a shit. You're the one who looks like a dumbass. Like, imagine supporting, like, she's the one who will say all day, #animal abuser, but you ignore that her litter box was overflowing with shit, right? Okay, right. These people are all mental.
I mean, I'm sure I don't know what the video is, like the title of the video is. I'm sure you guys could search it out about Shani and Rev if you haven't seen it. This was years ago. I guess it was when they were really deep into their addiction and all of that. When she had the kids, the apartment that they lived in. I don't know if they got kicked out, evicted, or they had to leave in a hurry. I have no idea why. Maybe running from the law. And somebody went in there with a video camera and like videotaped the state of the apartment, and it was disgusting. It was bad. So Chantal is right for talking about that because they're just as bad as, I mean, I would say they're probably even worse than Chantal. I mean, when it comes to the animal neglect and things like that.
Yeah. Like, I feel like that's why I have to stay away from now on from Gore World, because they're mental and they make me feel mental. No thanks.
But you're still an animal abuser,
You're very bright. What does it look like I'm doing? Like, don't, like, patronize me and try to, gaslight me or deflect or whatever the word is when I'm just talking about something. Kicking her autistic child. Yeah. Whether it was kick, hit, whatever. Now they're trying to say it didn't happen. You
It
went to fucking
did,
jail.
yeah.
You went to
You
jail.
went to jail. It did happen.
Like, your kids were taken away. So I'm allowed to say these things because these people have the fucking audacity to talk shit about me and say that I abuse Julia. Hi, Deirdre. There's no disgusting talk right now. Well, that's not true. Like,
I think I think Chantal and Shani, they're both cases of like severe animal neglect in both cases. I mean, you can call it abuse if you want to. I've called it abuse, but yeah, it's animal neglect. It's not like they were, I mean, I don't know about Shani. It's not like, but Chantal, it's not like she was, kicking the cats around or anything like that. But it's still, it's abuse to neglect your animal in that way, especially when the nails are growing into the pads of the feet. Yeah, that's, kind of abusive. And laughing at the cat
I hate these
meowing.
fucking people. I can't stand people like that. Anyway. I know, I should have never, ever been friendly with them at all. They're disgusting, but...
Yeah, you like their money, though.
I know, she's delusional. She's a delusional cow. She sits there and says, I make excuses for my health. Bitch, you don't even get up to go to the bathroom. You shit in a bucket. And you blame it on your MS and I have Hashimoto. That's how you sound.
That's
You're
not
disgusting.
nice.
Like...
Why would you make fun of her? I don't know if she has MS or... what did she just say? Hashimoto or something like that? I don't know if that's true, but if it is true, that's not very nice to do, to say something like that or, make that type of face. And that's just disgusting, Chantal. But like I said, I'm not surprised.
I have Hashimoto's with your 2 teeth in your head and they're black. Don't ever come for me. You're disgusting.
Wow.
And Rev, you're tweaking out like you're missing protein because she's eating it all. I don't know. Lay off the crack, buddy, okay? Claiming you're revenant news. You're talking about Christianity. You're going right to hell. I hope you know that. Like, ugh. Shani and Jack Skeleton. Oh, fuck off, hero. How is my cat? My pet care is not good. This is the most spoiled animal on the planet, okay?
Yeah, the only reason why this cat is being taken care of very well, I won't say very well, but better than BBJ and Sam is because you got put on Front Street and got called out for the cat, for all the abuse that you did to them. So that's the only reason. And maybe because Salah is there and he probably cares about the cat more than you.
Yeah, she has to use a commode. I need to. Chantal, what are you eating? Don't make excuses. You're literally fatter than me. Step on a scale. I want to see it.
She's not.
Like, I'm going to take health advice from you?
There's
Please.
Shani. There's no way that Shani is fatter than her. I've seen the pictures. There's no way. Shani is tall. I believe she's tall like me. She might be like 5'10", 5'11". So yeah, no, she's thinner than you, Chantal. Stop it. Come on.
I can't with the delusion of people in Gore World. Like, Conte's daughter is good at dragging too. Yeah. You can sit and spin, hero. Sit and spin. Anyway, thank you, Rebecca. Grilled fish with Julia. Yeah, strawberries. She doesn't get to me, but it's the audacity. I just feel like if I don't point it out, I'm going to explode. Like, What am I delusional about, Rat with Fupa? Are you actually supporting a child abuser? Is that what you're doing? Because that's what it sounds like. She holds her cigarette in the hole in her busted out teeth. Like, and don't fucking cry. Because these people do live stream after live stream after live stream, reacting to the dumbest crap. And, like, the nerve.
You know what, though? The thing about it is, let's just say Shani, I don't know. I don't know if this is the case. What if she is able to lose all the weight, is able to, get kind of clean and sober? I'm not going to say all the way because that's probably going to be an improbability. And then have some type of relationship with the children that she lost in the future. I'm just saying, after all the stuff passed. I mean, that is a possibility. That can happen. Why not root for something like that? I don't know. Be a little bit more positive.
The nerve. Like, I can't get over it. I can't. I'm sorry. Never thought I would see the day. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Damn it, Amber. A lot of Gore World reactors are not any better, honestly, but...
Oh, here we go.
I need a drink. Fucking hell. Be alright, Spock. After these messages will be rough. Did you know
Oh,
you're
jeez.
abused and neglected? Leaking outside like a snake in the grass? Yeah. About 2 years. Do you know how distressing that is? Like, ew. So don't even come for me, okay? Thank you. Your impressions are spot on. If you just do those, your channel would grow like crazy. Just impersonation. I'm worried about my soul, okay? But
Really? I
I'm
don't
not worried
think
about
so. I
money.
think
That's the
that's
problem.
gone.
I'm worried about my soul, but sometimes if I hold it in too long, I
Your
just
soul, I think that's long gone by now. Come on.
can't. Like, I can't. Deliverance impressions. Yeah, really. Anyway, freaking pathetic people. Like, Your soul will not pay the bills. Your soul is just fine. Well, I'm sure if I die, I'll have to atone for making fun of these friggin' rejects. And I'll be like, but really? Like, look at them. Look what the shit they say about me.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
You'll deal with vultures. Nail her impressions. The delusion. But they say that I'm delusional and I lie about what I eat. Hi, dollies. Like, look at me. I'm eating a good portion. Okay, yeah, well, I'm sorry, but we can clearly see that you're not losing weight.
She has lost weight.
Ugh.
You haven't.
I know, that's the thing.
Shani has actually lost weight. Chantal, you have not lost weight. You've gained weight, an extreme amount of weight. Come on,
Ridicule and bully others.
stop.
And then have the nerve to, anyway. And have the nerve to say they represent Christ. Like, yeah, I'm in hijab, and I'm not a perfect person. I never claimed this was an Islamic channel. I'm going through
Yeah,
my
you
own
did.
journey,
It's
okay? I
on
never
your-
claimed to be here,
It's in your description of your channel. What are you talking about? Then if it's not a part of your channel, why even mention it at all? It is part of your channel.
representative of Allah or anything
Yeah,
like
you
that, okay?
are.
I'm not perfect. I clearly admit to that.
You sit there. Wait, excuse me. You sit there wearing hijab, proclaiming that you wear it because of Allah and your husband and all this kind of stuff like that. Proclaiming to be, a pious woman over here, but yet you're not a representative of it. Stop it, Chantal. Yeah, you are. When you come on here like that, and then not only that, every now and then you have religious topic on your channel. Yeah, you are a representative. Stop.
They do. She's just an empath who cares, yeah, my ass. Care about yourself. You need it more than me, all right? Trust me, I'm good. Looking at you makes me realize that. Yeah, Julia. Carrie's a drunk woman. She's spot on about Shani and Rev. Did you see the dire wolf got resurrected? What? Low BMI energy. It's your job, I don't get it. They have nothing else to do. Like, all the energy you could put into, like, your children that you don't have. No, you'd rather come on and talk about me eating. When you, like... Yeah, I know Susie's side, yeah. The rotten twofers are affecting her brain science. It's true, yeah. Yep. Yeah, Sky Fiera, I said that I shouldn't have done that. I didn't ask to be modded, trust me, and I only went in her chat like once or twice.
That's a lie. You were there a lot.
But Boozy does that. Bigfoot Boozy does that. Your foot Boozy looks like No Madness Life's face.
Wow. First of all, why would you say something like that about No Madness? She's a gorgeous woman. Why would you say something like that? Chantal, karma will come for you. We've already seen it with your eye bags. So I would stop while you're ahead.
Hashtag Foodie Beauty Animal Abuser.
Wow.
But she simps for Shani, imagine? You don't care about child abuse at all. Not surprising since you took sexy photos in your child's room.
So what?
You are
That's
a creep.
so stupid.
The condition of that bed and wall. Imagine how disgusting, how shitty of a mother Shani would be to allow her children to sleep in like, how long do you think it would take for a bed to get that grimy?
That's addiction.
Ew.
That's what it does. When you're in an addiction like that, you don't care about anything. You don't see anything like that. I'm not trying to give Shani an excuse, but that's what it was. Like, and I don't know what she's on now currently. But yeah, that's like a look into, addiction, especially parents that are addicted and have children. It's like that.
Like, it was great grime buildup. It was horrible. Like, your kids, like, you never encouraged them to bathe. Like, that's neglectful. So don't come for me with any kind of neglect, because you look hella stupid. Anyways, she punches old people down the stairs and breaks ladies' hips. And she has cold cuts for Christmas and friggin' vacations in Compton. Classy lady.
So what?
Boozy is the equivalent. She's a literal stud.
Excuse me. What's wrong with Compton? There's nothing wrong with the city of Compton. And you've never even been to Los Angeles, so shut the fuck up.
Teenager. That's how she acts. She giggles over the stupidest shit. Like, goodbye, hero. Get out of here. I'm fucking simping for a child abuser. Goodbye. Cold cuts and no bread. Womp womp. Yep. You're probably better off Susie's side. They're not worth your time. I know. Everyone from Compton gonna join the support group now. Even people from Compton would admit that that's not a good romantic spot to be perusing.
That's not even true.
You know?
Are you out of your fucking...
Like, don't blame me. Blame the statistic.
Are you out of your fucking mind? The people of... Do you know what you're saying? Shut the fuck up. Like, that, like, seriously ticks me off. Don't do that. That is stereotyping an entire part of Los Angeles that was some bullshit. Get out of here.
I don't know. But probably, yeah.
Jeez.
Big Motel 6 vacation at the Compton Holiday Inn. Julia, yeah, she's abused. She's neglected. Just, always wants to be near me.
You know what? I'm gonna be sure to show this to some people that I know that actually live in Compton. I'll make sure they know your face, Chantal.
Funny. Dry ass sandwiches for Christmas with a candy cane on the side. Anyways, I'll probably get off in 10 minutes. I'm so tired. It's late here. It is 11:30. I know, right? Teardrop. Like, I saw in Carrie's reaction I watched that Skeletor was actually thinking of calling Kuwait SPCA, if that even exists. They'd probably just hang the fuck up on you because you're an idiot. But anyway.
That's my name. Wait, you can't use Skeletor. I use that for Skeletor El Scammy. That's my name.
Like, yeah, there's a YouTuber there in, there's a YouTuber in your country there. You might want to go have a look at her and give her a good old knock on her door and go see She claims to only feed her cat once a day. Rev, Skeletor. Yes, Carrie reacts to Shani a lot. Teardrop. I never said, like, what? I feed her once a day. I give her wet food. I don't even give her wet food once a day. It's, like, usually twice. She's fed. She has crunchies all the time. Like, people just lie out their ass. Like... Whatever. Yeah, she reacts to Shani. Are you abused? Come here. The titty part 4? No, what is that? Anyways, what do you want to talk about? Calling animal services what Julie is actively subtracting from animal welfare. Exactly. Feeding cats is like your only source of entertainment. Juice. I did earlier. Belle. She's in a grocery bag right now. No, I haven't even seen part 1 of Letitia's Saga. Maybe play a Switch? What? When did he pass away? These people think they're ambassadors of mercy. Hi, Melly! Hello! Would you let any of your pets or children be around those two? Probably not, right?
I wouldn't let anybody be around you either.
Okay, bye, Ras. Like, I don't want a dumbass in my chat anyways like you, Ras. You know why? Because you don't know the difference between talking about parenting and children. And whenever they abuse their children online, that's fair game. So if you want to simp for a child abuser, you can get bent and get the fuck out of here. Bye. I don't give a shit if you don't like my attitude or what I talk about when I don't talk about. It's not my fault you're daft. It's not my fault you don't know the difference between
Well,
a child.
didn't you feel sorry for PD files, Chantal, and said if they went to prison, they served their time and, they deserve to be reaccepted back into society. They paid their price to society and all of that. Didn't you say that? Yeah. So who's feeling sorry for people that abuse children? I think that's you.
And parenting? Coming for their children would be talking about their children, making fun of their children, which I never do. I'm like, yeah, but she calls children retards. I don't do that.
No, but bringing up things that have happened to children on, whether their parents are reaction channels or content creators or whatever, all you're doing is re-traumatizing those children again because you don't know if these children are watching. So great job, Chantal.
I called her one, but not children. Hi, SB. Exactly. Would you go to Dubai? I don't really have a reason to.
You can't afford it.
Not anytime soon. Kuwait's the better Gulf country. No, I'm kidding.
Please. I saw a report, this article, saying that if you want to take a trip to Dubai, you have to at least make like $20,000 a month income to have like a good time in Dubai. I mean, that might be true. I don't know. She doesn't have the money. Maybe she did back then.
Yeah, sorry to say.
During
You're in
Crackhead
Bangkok?
Olympics.
No way. Are you jet lagged? Hey, Melly. You'd love to go one day? Vitamin C. I do take vitamins, yeah. I take vitamin C and zinc, too. You want the chocolate bar? If the state took your children, that's literally bad. The state doesn't separate. No. She says that she surrendered them, but they initially took them away because your boyfriend that you choose to live with over your children, whatever, drop kick. I don't know what he did. Okay, but he hurt them enough that you went to jail.
I don't know the situation with that. I don't know if she surrendered them. I don't know if she took them, but CPS. Yeah, that's like, I don't know. Maybe that's another topic for another day. That's a whole thing with CPS. The way that they handle abuse situations, because we've had cases here in Los Angeles where, children should have been taken out of homes and they weren't, and then ended up being unalived by the parents. So I don't know. I'm not really a fan of CPS and the job that they do sometimes.
I love the chocolate bar. It's almost 4 a.m. Oh no, those poor kids. Yeah, you should have seen the bed teardrop when they did a house tour. Oh my gosh, there was a mattress on the ground, nothing in the room except a mattress on the ground, a pillow and a blanket, and they were all the same color. At one point, they were probably white. They were gray.
That sounded like what Nader used to make you sleep on in his apartment.
Like, it looked like a buildup of dead skin cells. Just so gross. And this is the person who has the nerve to sit there for hours on end criticizing me about neglect or whatever. And she had cats. She still has the same cats. Those cats, I don't know. I don't see why their situation would change now, but if it did, good. But in that same video, there's a litter box of cats and a guinea pig, and they're both, you can't even see the litter. It's all crap. Like, it was crap.
Well, I mean, when Pete's showed your apartment, the villa, your floor had cat shit all over it as well. So you're not any better, Chantal. That video's up still somewhere.
Hey, baby.
And to prove that you didn't clean the litter box, you used to talk about, was it BBJ or Sam? I cannot remember which one. That they used to poop at the bottom of the stairs because you would never clean the litter box. So they had nowhere to go, so they would poop on the carpet. You're guilty of that. You admitted that yourself.
Yeah, it is gross, hippie. I don't picture her. She has no purpose in life other than to sit there on the couch and be like, Jason, I need you to wipe my ass. And Boozy has the nerve, she supports Shani and Rev, like their couple of the year, has the nerve to think that my husband doesn't touch me with how I look and take care of myself. Ma'am, have you seen the people you support? You. I don't know how you can when you have a child, but that's just, there's no words.
I don't talk about children. There you go. Right? Okay.
I love water. Hi, Caroline. Lloyd, you're probably better off. Sorry, Sarah Kimchi. I hope you feel better.
I don't understand what she thinks. Women that have children are supposed to just keep their mouths shut and not, have discussion about any type of topic, because they have children, things are off limits, for people that have children. She always says that you have a child, you're a mother, you have a child. So what?
You bring the kimchi. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You're so beautiful. I love you. We're gonna go cuddle soon, baby. Susan, I've showed her box many times. Her bed is anywhere in the fucking apartment she wants to sleep. I've shown her toys. And honestly, she prefers to play with bottle caps, even though she has toys. So...
Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Yeah.
Can't they choke?
How about you shut it? I honestly don't even... I'm so over people, I don't even care anymore.
Isn't a bottle cap dangerous for a cat to play with? I know it's dangerous for my dogs to play with those, but a cat, I mean, that could fit in their mouth and they could swallow that, can't they? Or it can get stuck in their teeth. I'm asking because I don't have cats, so I'm just curious. Does anybody else let their cats play with bottle caps? Seems kind of dangerous to me.
I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say in life, and if people don't like me for it, I don't care. Goodbye. You're a pain in the ass anyways. Hey, dollies. Welcome. Yeah, Zoe, I'm feeling a lot better, actually. It's a weird thing to ask. No, because she's trying to insinuate. Well, is your pet care better? Yes, it is.
I mean, right now. We'll see about in the future. I don't know.
Every time I've shown her litter box, it's been clean. Typical cat behavior, yes, Celeste. I drink a lot of water. Milk jug rings. Yes, they love those, huh? I know I always have to have like at least 1 million of these like cold in the fridge. Yeah, Katie, there always is, yeah. Rat with fupa, I just impromptu when I'm showing something else. I'll just randomly show it, like, without the intention to. So that proves that it's always clean, because my cat actually, like, if she had a litter box like Shani's, oh my god. She does not even, like...
Then show the litter box right now. Does anybody... I believe she purposely shows the litter box when she just cleaned it. Yeah, she's lying.
Shit in her box. So, yeah. Yeah, but Tokyo, if I wasn't expecting to show it and it was clean, that's my point. Duh, dummy.
Come on. Who cares?
If you life by Chantel, I'm blocking you because you can't spell my name, so you're an idiot. Goodbye.
What?
Julia's long hair seems very well kept. She is, yeah. We get her groomed. We get her nails cut regularly. Her box is always clean. It's like routine. I do that every single day, twice a day.
Lies. But she couldn't do it for the other cats.
She always has crunchies in her dish. They're never empty. Like, her little bowl is never empty. It's always got crunchies, at least in both sides. Because if there's one side empty, she will harass me. And I give her treats, like churros. Yeah.
There's a part of me that makes me feel like she is taking extra special care of Julia to try to make an impression on Salah, but I think he really just doesn't give a shit. Try to make it look like she's nurturing and she's motherly in that way. So she's putting on this front for Salah, but in reality, if she was by herself, she would treat the cat the same way she treated BBJ and Sam.
No, her box is not dirty ever. Nope, that's not an excuse. So it's not hard to clean the litter box. It's like, like BBJ, when she was old, like in her older years, she would just crap on the ground for no reason and puke.
Yeah, right.
Even when the box was clean. Don't explain. We know you took care of Julia. Thank you. I don't know. I think the box was mostly Pete's job, but I mean, it was something easy for him to do. You know what I mean? I did like all the other stuff, but
which was nothing.
Yep. It takes like 1 second. You just take the poop out and that's it. But if it gets accumulated, yeah.
Yeah, we need a tutorial on how to clean a litter box.
No, I did that. Like, I didn't want to burden him with too many things. He was good, though. He helped if I asked him, so. Cats are dramatic when they see the bottom of the bowl. That's true, yeah. Yeah. Yep. But that's all past anyways. It's so weird to me that people live in my past and play my past videos, especially with the swordfish. Like, he was an abuser. Why are you replaying abusive days for somebody?
But I don't talk about him. I never talk about him. It's been months since I talk about him. Here we go again. Jeez.
You don't give a fuck about their trauma. You don't, like... Me, whatever. I don't have to see it, but it's just weird to me that people do that. Like, you're subhuman. Like... whatever. Seeing you yawn is making me yawn. Sorry, my bad. I'm talking about like the people who like victim shame and stuff. Come see the people. My cats can't handle an empty bowl. They rip holes in the bag. Maybe it's your husband. No, I'm just joking. It's your job. Yeah, vultures. They excuse it. Well, she was obsessed. Blah blah blah.
You were.
Anyways, whatever. I really like could give a shit what they think. Anyway, like who are they to my life?
We're
Chaos
us.
together. Baby. Let's go get ice cream. No. Sorry, Jamie. Thanks for the super chat. No more ice cream for me. I'm trying to stay off of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely no.
Oh, it's 2 days from now. Ice cream.
I shouldn't have even had Wingstop, honestly. What do you do? It's not the healthiest thing, but I really wanted to do the review, I guess. You know? Baby, I keep talking about it because I feel like I need to like put them in their place with like I need to like bring up the hypocrisy and the audacity and like just point out some things. And it's not like it's because I'm doing it because it hurts me to my core and it to the point where I care, you know? No, it's that it's just so effing ridiculous. Like that I have to.
But if you hear the static, that's not from my end. That's her. I don't know if it's her cheap mic that she has on. Probably it's staticky.
Roast them for it. That's all. Cravings last for 9 minutes. That's it. All the money back. Whatever, it's gone. I don't live in the past. I don't care.
Yeah, you do.
You know?
What do you mean? All you do is talk about high school shit. In elementary school, you live in the past 100% of the time.
2000, maybe. I don't know. Not even. I don't know. I don't remember everything. Itty bitty fishy. Female reaction channel, especially. How dare you? Right, YouTube lover? Like, the iPad itself was a few thousand. Yeah, that's true. No, it wasn't even 2000. She talks about it because she's defending herself. Imagine being bullied daily by numerous channels. For years, I'd be pissed too. Yeah, I mean, exactly.
First of all, YouTube lover, I think it's more appropriate for females to come and create a reaction channel and make commentary towards Chantal or about Chantal due to the subject matter. So yes, female reaction channels, 100%.
It's easy to say how you would react or not, but all that rent and groceries. It was only like a couple months rent. And the groceries, yeah, but I mean, I ate them too.
Can you imagine if it was all men going after her? Please.
Only 45 years. Yeah, that's sad. I know, itty bitty. People go to Vegas and lose 10K in one slot machine. Yeah, addicts. Yeah, gambling addict.
Oh yeah,
Man,
there's
what's up?
the person that they're referring to, 45 years old, that passed away, is Simply Sarah. I don't know if you're familiar with her channel. She had a cooking channel, like really like down home cooking, like good recipes. You know, she was a bigger gal, but really the sweetest personality on her channel. She recently, I don't know what happened. She got sick and she just couldn't come out of it. So yeah, she passed away. It's really sad. May she rest in peace.
Women, why wouldn't he put a cigarette on someone? And there's video evidence of him doing that pattern of behavior, dumbasses. It's because
Not
it's
for
me,
you.
YouTube lover.
No.
You know, but them
No,
not
it's
believing it
not.
doesn't mean it didn't happen. So
No, that's not us not believing it, Chantal. What you don't understand is when we were, especially some of us that have actually been in abusive relationships, when we were seeing all the signs, you know, ignored us, called us names, and saying it wasn't going on and blah, 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 whatever. And then when you would come on here and admit to some stuff, then you would take it back and said you were lying because you were mad at him or whatever. There was like this whole back and forth game with you. So that's why a lot of people do not believe you. And it's not just because, oh, it's because of me. It's no, because you lied.
you know, that's all I have to know is that I know it did, and I know there's others who do. And I know a lot of people do too, because at the time, the same people who are turning it around now were the ones who hated me for staying with him because he was an abuser. They have no, you can't even reason with people like that. Like, you can't, you know? It's almost
First of all, no, this is the thing. I forgot. You know, I just completely forgot what I was going to say.
You're mad that I saw the light. Hey, plain
No, I'm not
cheeseburger.
mad that you saw that. I'm
And then,
actually glad that you saw the light. Like I said, and I'll say this again. Were you abused in that relationship? Yes. I think you might have gotten smacked around a little bit in that relationship. Do I think it's to the extent that you try to make it seem? No, I don't. I don't think it was to the extent that you tried to make it seem like. I think you embellished on a lot of stuff to try to get back at him. And I think when you saw the Sam's Bar Lounge tape come out and all that stuff come out, I think you were almost jealous and wished that it were you, because you saw the sympathy going towards that and it wasn't coming towards you because people were sick of your lies that you were, saying during that whole crackhead Olympics thing. That's why it has nothing to do with that. Like, what?
make up shit. Like, who the fuck are you to make up what happened?
We don't
The
make up
haters, of course,
stuff.
will say, go with the narrative,
Please.
that he left me for doo-doo.
He did.
When that's not what
100%.
happened.
Please.
100% that's not what happened.
It is.
I dropped his ass in Lachine,
Please.
drove home with the intention of seeing him again, and then the Sam's Bar Lounge crap happened, and you guys know the story,
That's not true. You went after him still after the fact. The Sam's Bar Lounge came out and you were still going to him, Chantal. I'm sure somebody's going to come out with roll that beautiful bean footage. Even, I believe you were begging for him right before you went to Cuba, Chantal. And I think you admitted to that as well. So stop it. All of this is provable by your own posts. What a
lot of people
liar.
were concerned that I was with him. I get that, but,
What a liar, man.
you know. Okay, Justine, take care. Teardrop. Gross, eh?
And another thing too, let me just say this, and it's not that people were mad that you saw the light or whatever. It's good. I'm glad that you got away from him, but it's like you put yourself in another situation where all of us can see. It's like the same scenario going again, like we had with the other guy. We see all the red flags, we see all this going on, but she's oblivious to it. So it's going to be the same scenario again. She's going to want the hug box, after this blows up and all of that. And, I'm sure some of her beezers that she has right now, they're going to turn on her 100% when all of this blows up. Happens all the time.
Mimi, why? Like, if you weren't here for the beginning of it, just don't ask. Rewind. So I'm gonna react that Amy Flowers was urging you to go to his house that night. He wouldn't answer. We all know who that is now. Oh yeah, another loser. But I'm okay living IRL. Of course she went live. She's a fucking useless blob with nothing else to do.
Ooh.
I couldn't live with myself sitting there knowing that I have kids that I can't take care of, that I've lost, and sit there and sucking up to the person who hit my child. Ew. She's obsessed, I know.
Why are you talking about the kids again? Stop.
She's so quick to say you weren't abused because you wouldn't be saying blah 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 about victims, but she built an audience and is trying to buy a house off of clout from a DV victim. Right, Breeza? Yeah. She made a whole
Honestly,
crackhead-
Chantal, you're lucky. I'm just gonna say you're really lucky. You might be talking about people's children in an indirect way, but you're still kind of talking about them. That some of these kids don't come after you. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that doesn't happen one day. I mean, don't be worried about the parents that you're talking about. Be worried about the children. Talking about their parents in that way. I'd be scared of them.
big thing. Exactly. It was like entertainment for all of them to laugh at me. Oh, she's all like, number one, I only tried that shit once, so fuck you.
Lies.
You fat goblin. And you know what? All of you who come here and
Oh,
say that's
no.
anti-Semitic, I don't give a shit. Go cry somewhere else. I'm tired of watching what I say
Wow.
for you people because number one, there's a child author who writes books about goblins. It's a mythical creature, all right? She's a goblin. She's a fucking mythical, ugly ass creature. Go cry somewhere else. Go
What a
virtue signal
racist
somewhere
piece
else.
of
I don't
shit.
care. Call me racist, whatever you want. I don't care. So anyways, yeah, exactly. She has the nerve to virtue signal in her book.
You're an anti-Semitic piece of shit. You're just really disgusting. This is the type of thing that really makes me angry about her is stuff like this. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Dead, brainwashed audience, they eat it up. So there's no hope for any of them. Whatever. But I agree with you,
Yeah.
Reese. Yeah. No, Sarah, really? Matchmaking chat. It's fucked up that these people think that they can, like, say the most disgusting shit about me every day, dox my family, whatever. They literally
Nobody
go to my
doxed your
family's fucking
family.
Facebook pages and analyze them. I heard that they were accusing my uncle of being a cat abuser because his cat was overweight. His cat's been dead forever. That cat lived to be like 20 though. Like, get a fucking life. Like, really, just like, I can't tell you how much I pity you people for being this way. It's disturbing. Like, it's so bad. And then I don't have the right to sit here and tell you to fuck off? Yeah, I don't think so. I'll do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I don't I'm not one to like go and like search your relatives or whatever, because I don't care. They're not part of this, so why do that? Yeah, I don't think people should be doing that either. But Chantal, maybe you should take your own advice. You're famous for doing that, for soliciting your beezers, to find out information about others. You've done it multiple times.
It's so pathetic. But you're right, Breezit. Yeah, she did do that. She's full of shit. Weird science when she turns Bill Jet in that big pile of crap. You're right. Yes. Thanks, Linda. Yep. Rat with Fupa's a mod where? Barbara. They stalk their social media. Did you see the pic of Yaba's gut circulating? No, I don't care about that. Honestly, I'm not weird like them. I don't care about fat people. Like, okay, so the only time I point it out is if you're making fun of me when you're bigger than me. Of course, I'm going to point that out. But, like, we all know she's fat. Like, does she think that by not going camming up that she's,
Ooh.
Like, I don't know. But anyways.
Who's she talking about?
These people are sad.
She's
Sad,
talking
sad,
about
sad
FFG?
people. I don't get it.
Get out of here.
Yeah, pictures of my family members, yeah. At least I have family who loves me.
Man,
You
really?
clearly can tell you don't.
Wow. Was that some type of low blow towards FFG because her mother passed away? That's the way I took that. What a bitch. You are a bitch to say some shit like that. Disgusting, man.
And inbred. You're the one who looks like you have fetal fucking alcohol syndrome. Your puffy ass face.
Who?
I don't even want them to stop talking about me.
She talking about
We don't
Yaba
cry when
now?
I return the fucking favor, okay? You're making me relevant. Of course I don't want you to stop talking about me. Okay, Joe Wrestling, see you. We love you though. Thanks, Barbara. Right, teardrop like. Yeah, you're right, Vanessa. Anyways. Ugh. Okay, baby, oh, hers is way puffier. My eyes are wide open. Hers are slanted because she's so puffy.
What does that
Yeah,
mean?
she looks like a Cabbage Patch doll in limited inbred Indiana fetal alcohol syndrome edition. And I'm a lot more beautiful than her. So nice try, baby. Oh, get bent and get the fuck out of here.
First of all, the fetal alcohol syndrome comment, I believe that's probably you, Chantal, because judging by your facial features, and I've actually measured them out, and judging by you admitted to some type of chromosomal abnormality before, and your toes and things like that, I would say you are more a victim of fetal alcohol syndrome than anybody else on this platform. So stop it. Your wide set eyes say so.
I love that. I need to make that an emoji. I need to find her family members and make them emojis. Anyone have pictures they can send me? Maybe your adult prostitute daughter, Sam. Nice parenting you
Wow. Well, okay, first of all, Jesus. She just, like I said, solicited for somebody to look up pictures of, family members of whoever. I don't know if it was Yaba, whoever, Sam, maybe, I don't know, and have them sent to her. So there you go. There's evidence of that. And now she's calling somebody a prostitute, which I don't know if she is or not. I don't know. But why even say that? And what's wrong with being a prostitute? If that's what they want to do, who cares? It's legal in some states here. No shame in your game if that's
Sharon
what
Moo
you
is a
want
poor
to do.
excuse for a woman. She's so butthurt because she's obviously obsessed with you, always has been. Yeah, she tries to act like me. Yeah.
What?
Looks like she has a mouthful of random teeth. Just because you have a puffy face doesn't mean Yabba doesn't grow. World logic is stupid. She just looks weird. You know what I mean? Like,
No, she doesn't.
and that's the thing, YouTube lover. Like, they talk about every fucking detail of my face. If there would be a friggin' hair here, it would be the talk of the town on Twitter. These untouched, dried up, old, disgusting hags on Twitter or crackheads on Twitter. That's what they do. Like, and then have the nerve to say that I don't get touched by my husband. I think you're projecting. Just saying.
Then you're
People
projecting.
like perfectly imperfect. Ew. Hi, Starlight. If my husband's not touching me and perfectly imperfect, I can tell you, you probably haven't been touched in 25 years.
Please. Okay.
At least Foodie never took any cuddle applications. She's jealous of your mouth full of teeth. Gorgeous eye color, naturally snatched brows.
Perfectly imperfect is not an ugly woman, so I don't even know what the hell you're talking about. Why? Why do that? Why? This is the thing. If Chantal was so secure in her body and her looks and, you know, her life like that, why even come on here and do all of this? Why attack other women in this way? Because she's insecure. That's all.
Thank you, Breezes.
No need to do it.
They're so weird. Even a support group will go on and be like, what are you going to say about me, huh, Foodie? I'm skinny. Yeah, but you look like a horse. Okay? They think that being thin is like, look at friggin', what's that reactor's name? Keeping it ketamine. She's thin. Do you want to look like her? Or would you rather be chubby or fat? Yeah, I thought so.
I'd rather be
Hey, Max
healthy.
in space. I can't. Face card doesn't decline ever. Thanks, Breathe. You're gorgeous too.
Oh my God, shut up, Breezy.
Her lisp. The hell.
Oh, me, my lisp. Yeah,
Anyways, these people
you
are
know
stupid.
better. Don't come for me.
I'm skinny and I'm trash, likable trash. Damn it, Amber.
Good girl, Chantal.
All is like just one big projection, like they would look like a prostitute teardrop. Did you hear that one member? What's her name? Sally? Oh my gosh, from her support group coming on and going. She looked like literally like this. Yeah, I'd like to see what teardrops looks like. Like I really want to take my brain out and give it a rinse. Can you fucking believe it? I can't with the stupidity.
She really thinks she's like the most gorgeous woman on this planet. It's
How are
amazing.
you gonna look literally like Jabba the Hutt and make fun of our precious teardrop? Don't worry about how she looks, how much she weighs, because I'm telling you right now, Sally says it all. She's a lot better looking and thinner than you. All right.
Wow.
Great out. I swear these people, they tune into Yabba like it's morning show, their new morning show. And they all laugh like that together about calling us fat.
Well, you're obviously tuning into it and watching it.
Don't come for the drop of tears ever. Yeah, you're gonna get it. I'm ragey, and you're gonna get it. Okay? Kim, who knows? We've been trying to figure it out. I just have random bottles of water everywhere because I give them to my cat. What are you doing? You're too cute. Anyways, that's what makes me rage. Things like that. How do you have the nerve to panel up looking like this? Like she was literally... Yeah, they're so... Worrying about teardrops' weight. Ma'am, if I did a side-by-side, you'd cry. All right? So...
I've seen a picture of teardrop. I mean... no comment.
You best just be minding your own business, ma'am. Most generational inbreeding. Yeah, that's what our support group is. Inbreeders are us. Nerve. The Funko thing is so stupid. It's like great, honestly, 12-year-old boy humor. Hey, your dad's your uncle, Chantel.
You know what? Fun fact about, you know, some early American families is, you know, some of them that had money, a lot of them, you know, would marry their cousin and uncle and things like that because they like to keep the money in the family. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that came to my mind. I just had to spit that out.
You literally
So
have seen a picture of my dad and my uncle. You fucking moron. Praise our Funkly leader. Like... salted dark chocolate. Her mom's brother is listed in her obituary. She also posted a picture of your actual dad while saying she's her uncle's kid. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. She rarely does. And she's pretty stupid and her jokes are basic. That's a sign of inbreeding.
Well, then that explains you.
FAS symptoms. I know.
You, again.
Yep. I'm actually shook.
I mean, it's kind of funny that she would pick fetal alcohol syndrome when she clearly has facial features of that. I mean, at least to me. That projection, Chantal? Jeez.
The least inbred is the poor dog. I can't. She has to be related to Hills Have Eyes characters. Deliverance.
That's Chantal.
Her widespread eyes.
That's Chantal
Her ex is
again.
like Freddy Krueger. Yeah. Yeah, ew. What's my email? I don't really have an email I give out to people anymore, but I have Instagram. Check the description for my videos. I don't remember what my Instagram is either right now. If you can message me on there, and then I can give you my email. I have to see Yaba and her girlfriend. I'm sure you've seen it. Hi.
Her Instagram is IMA_bitch.
Hi. Stop. Remember I always used to do that? Weirdos kept emailing. You're on my Instagram. Smoked neck bones. No, I haven't had that, no. Yeah, they're probably good to add flavor. You can play dueling banjos? No. Thanks, Poop Ninja. I hope you guys at least got a laugh. At their expense for a change. Are you planning on any trips with Salah?
But
maybe. Susie side.
she says this.
I don't really talk about like what I'm planning.
Who gets laughs from this, honestly? She says the same crap every time. Every time she talks trash about people, it's always the same thing. She does the anti-Semitic crap at FFG. She does the inbreeding thing at Yaba. She does the you take pictures in your daughter's bedroom with Breezy. I mean, come on. We're getting bored. Learn something new.
Trip-wise. I don't like, just in case it ruined, like, if you talk about a plan, that superstition. But if we do, we'll let you know, like, when we're there.
It's going to be Canada. Watch.
Did DC bring Gabba to court? You want to hear the funny thing? Apparently Sam is trying to go after Negs. Now, I'm not a Negs fan whatsoever. But the shit they have done to him, I would say far outweighs what he's done to them, for sure. And I hope that he wins. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know. I've no
After breeding 3 times with a PDF
I
founder.
don't know anything about that stuff. I don't want to get involved in that stuff.
Yeah, but thinks a greasy narcissist with cheese braces is an upgrade. Yeah. Yuck. You have Facebook, no Instagram? I don't really use Instagram. I even forget to check it a lot of the time. What's a neg? Negs. I don't even know if he has a channel anymore. He had a channel. I never tell my plans, not even to family. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I tell my family pretty much everything, but... Well, what do you think you're doing when it's 2:30? When it's 2:30, what are you doing? Social media break, I don't blame you, Breeza. It's like... If it weren't for you guys and making decent money on here, I wouldn't be. Hey, Lace. Well, that's not true. I mean, I don't know. Really, like... like I said, you can really just ignore everything, and and I have been for the most part, but
No, you don't.
I forgot to say these few things.
You don't ignore.
Say that to
You
my
are
child.
in here with sock accounts. You're watching every reaction channel. You're watching every comment on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call that crap. You watch everything. So come on.
What do you do, Chewy? What do you do, Chewy? Please never leave a spell. Hi, spicy mayonnaise. Okay. What do you want to do?
Even the title of this. When do you say yo? I say yo. Like what? You watch everybody.
Should we go to bed soon? I don't get mad and I don't have feelings. It's great. You know what? It would be. I watch it more than TV. I never watch TV. Let's bees all night. Who are you in love with, Sarah Me? Sarah Mimi Kimchi. Ugh, no, bro, I don't feel good. No, no bread. I'm
That's
not eating bread.
called
I'm actually legit freaked
diabetes.
out by these freaking high blood sugar shit complications. Ah, SB. I'm glad you asked. I'm the connoisseur. Okay, so halal chicken wieners.
Oh
And
my
if that's not your
goodness.
thing, try the cheese toasty.
7-Eleven food while they're in Bangkok.
5 years, right, with Fuba? On my Roku. I know, I always have something on the TV in the background. Thanks, Roasted. Maybe those chicken wings were older than I thought and gave me food poisoning. I don't know.
Oh no.
Chickens ain't got wieners.
It's not
Oh my gosh,
it's not the diabetes, it's the wing stop. Okay.
the cutest thing on TikTok for a palate cleanser from the stale, smoky, wicked witch voice freaking crappy shit reaction channels. By the way, okay, who are you in love with? Anyway, it's nice to see you back in here, damn it, Ember. Justice for Ray's sponsored meal. Sky
Let's
Fury.
fast forwarded.
About that too. Like she. This one, like it's supposed to be all one piece. It's meant for a huge room for Diowania, but we don't have a big room. We used to have more Diowanias here than now. But
Lies.
okay.
Lynn, get out of here.
Poor Julia has nowhere to sit. Yeah, she has no bed. Where's her cat bed? Excuse me. I don't want to get up. I'm lazy, but there is an actual cat bed we bought for her, just like a normal cat bed. It hasn't been sat in once by her. She hates it. It's like she does it because she knows we spent money on it. Okay. You know where she likes to sleep? In the most uncomfortable places I've ever seen in my life. In a pot, up high on the, in a silver pot. Where else? Her cat scratcher that's almost destroyed. It's like this big, and she curls up on it. Like
You know
cat,
why?
Yeah.
You know why that
She
is? Because she's a street cat. So she's not used to sleeping in a bed. So she's going to sleep in places that she's used to, like she was on the street. So the scratching thing, probably like a cardboard box, the bowl, the pot, probably what you're describing, some type of metal on the street. That's why she's doing it.
She has a
Street
huge king
cat.
size bed. She does stay on with me sometimes, but she has all these couches. She can have 3. We can have 2. No, Susan. She doesn't want the cat beds. Okay? They sleep in weird places. Why are you stupid? Why? I'm gonna throw this at her. On your tum-tum. She likes bottle caps, and she likes paper.
I can't even imagine having. I can't even imagine having that many couches in the room, because we have a huge living room and we only have 2 couches in there. I can't even imagine like having that in that tiny room that she has.
Papa John's from the other day, April 5th.
I think her living room is probably smaller than my bedroom.
April 5th. Hey. Get it! Okay, let's steal for a bit because I'm tired.
Of course. She's tired from doing nothing.
Okay, my thirst is quenched. Oh, Minecraft meal at McDonald's. He has 2 of 6. They're out of toys. Living eye roll.
Oh, let's fast forward. No, we're doing this crap here.
Doctor Now is funny. Did you ever hear about something called hygiene? My staff is puking in the bathroom because you smell.
Was that about
Steve
you?
and Asante, they were making fun of him. He's so short and small. I know. I don't know how somebody at his age would even want to do operations. Like, man, live out the rest of your life in peace.
Because he likes what he does. That's what somebody does when they like their job. Yeah, Chantal, you don't know anything about that.
I catch him, true.
And he likes to help people.
I'm sorry, the one clip I saw of this woman.
So now she's going to make fun of people
Like,
on
again,
my
if she falls,
600-pound
it's gonna be a
life.
fire truck call, but that would be horrible. You ever notice it's never the friggin' silver hair middle-aged firemen either. It's always the young hot ones that come to the rescue.
That's true. I agree with that. That is so true. That is so true. Why are all firemen good looking? I don't care what fire department. It's unbelievable. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the uniform. I have no idea, but they're always good looking.
Beach's life. You would love it here. Julia, stop eating. You're going to be on 600-pound cat life.
Stop projecting, Chantal.
I would be the enabler. I just bit my lip. Really, Triumph? Some of them make me so mad. I hate when they sit and lie what they eat. Yeah.
Oh, like
I'm
Chantal.
not going to deny I'm fat because I friggin' eat way too much. I mean, I honestly don't think that people want to be 600 pounds. It is an addiction and all this and that. But yeah, I even know we have to take control of our lives or we're going to be 6 feet under.
You know,
Without
that's
living a
one
long life.
thing. If you have to like compare Chantal to Amber Lynn, that's one thing I will give Chantal is she comes on here and she eats the crap food in front of the camera. I mean, she might not show all the crap food that she eats, but at least she shows the crap food. I was looking at Amber Lynn's video today, and she's on here. She was on there eating, what was it? Eggs, a radish. Was it eggs or no? A potato, a radish, something she tried to call chorizo. It wasn't. I don't even know what the hell. It looked like a chopped up hot dog. That's not chorizo. I don't know what she's eating. Yeah, Amber Lynn, come on. But yeah, at least Chantal does that. She eats the crap food in front of us, so I'll give her that one.
It's just how it is. And honestly, I think a lot of them don't even care. You just, yeah, it's sad. More of Dr. Now, Julie. Hi, Ida. Stephen Asante golf cart scene was staged. Probably, yeah. He was trying to get drugs, I think. They make a ton of progress and pass away. You know why that is? Because Dr. Later. It's a lot of stress on your heart when you lose that much weight. It's so hard on your system. And their hearts just can't take it. Despite, you would think that losing that weight would be good for you. It is, but sometimes your body can't handle it. Like, the damage is done. So, oh yeah, Max, I think
Chantal doctor. Thank you.
No way, he did a cameo? Oh, that would be awesome. The huge cat in China. No. Hi, Ida.
Oh my goodness, what is this?
Everyday Miriam. Celeste still wants to call me that, but I'm like, I like my name Chantal, you know? It suits me. There's a button around my neck. We knew about the plaid frog. What did you know?
Oh yeah, wait
well,
a minute.
prove it.
Let me go back. Sorry, there's a part there I wanted to
She's gonna attack me. Send
watch.
help. Julia! Come see, Mom. She's freaking hyper. Send me an email, we can go from there, Mama. Oh, not me, yeah. You guys are having a love life. Is there a new season of my 600-pound life?
I can't watch that show
life?
anymore. It makes me sick.
600-pound life. No, they haven't been around roasted. Maybe Anime Sucks is mad he spent a lot of money on someone he can't have.
Wow, okay, sure.
I love those guys. Really? Yeah, I mean, they're alright people. I mean, Ron is cool.
Creeper.
Anime is blocked. I thought he was unblocked. I thought Salah said he was going to unblock him.
Why would you do that? Salah's gonna unblock a man that was paying you for basically, it seemed like for sexual favors in a way, and I think you were talking to him off of chat as well, doing videos as well, Chantal. Didn't he get a cameo, I think? A specific request?
I don't remember his channel.
Mm-hmm, sure.
They're a good time in chat.
Play stupid.
The cat's flipping out. Kind heart. No. I just don't... If I don't want to talk about something, I just won't answer, I guess. Which one, Jackie? Julia? Hey, Sophia. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on the mend. Poached chicken breast. With no seasoning? Specs? Oh yeah, I haven't seen them in a long time, Jackie. Don't know why. Imagine blocking Anime Sucks because your insecure husband can't stand that good. Reason. Listen, if your husband is not jealous, has no jealousy of you, he's a cuckold. Okay?
What?
That's how I see it.
So
But
if your husband isn't jealous, he's a cuckold. That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I think if people are jealous in a relationship like that, that's not something to brag about. That's a sign of insecurity. So, yeah. Whatever, Chantal.
like, if your husband would sit there and watch another guy be like, "You're beautiful. I want to do this to you," and that's
That's what
you.
your husband did.
You know? Yeah.
Your Salah literally did that. He was sitting there while you're collecting money, and this guy is saying disgusting things in the chat, and you were collecting money. And this happened on multiple occasions. So I guess your fake husband is one then? Okay.
Yeah, I
Wow.
got a play button. It said Miriam first, and then a hammer. I mean, it got a dent in it.
A hammer.
Silver plaque fraud. My husband is obsessed with me, and I love it. Yeah. Girly pop, your name says it all. This is tight. Hey, Camille. Everyday Miriam. Celeste still wants to call me that, but I'm like, I like my name Chantal, you know?
So that's a fake plaque.
I'm just, it suits me. There's a button around my neck. We knew about the plaid frog. What did you know? Oh, well, prove it.
So is
It's
that
not like
a,
YouTube was going to reach out to me and go,
so is that a fake plaque then? Because that was the question all along, because how would she be able to get a plaque? Because there's like a certain criteria that you have to have. It's, you can't have strikes, you can't have complaints, you could have never, your channel was never supposed to be removed, like, specific rules. And everybody always wondered if that plaque was fake or not. So I guess now we know.
because I'll just say I was joking. So there you go. I'm kidding. Really? Freeze it? Thank you. Guilty laugh. No, unknown. Muslims don't take their husband's last name.
Watch some
Keep
people
your name
report
here.
that
Yeah.
shit to YouTube.
Little town in Florida. My gramps is living in a little town in Florida, but he's from Cornwall. He used to own a supply store. How we got rich from that, I don't know. But he used to have a company. He used to own
Rich.
a supply store. I think it was called.
Judging from where your mom lives, and we've seen her house, you guys are not rich. So stop.
Supply doesn't exist anymore. And I remember as a kid when he would watch me, when my mom would be at school or whatever, I used to play store. So he used to give me a pad of paper, a pencil, a little, like those calculators that have like a paper attachment to it. And I would pretend that I was working. So I pretend someone would come in and go, "Yes, how can I help you?" And I would be like, "Yeah, I need a new good old wrench there and some screws." So I would go into the back with all the supplies. I like the way it smelled. It smelled like hardware store. And I would grab all the stuff. It was so cool. It was so fun. I love being in my own little imaginary world.
Is this true? I have a feeling, like, is this an episode from Little House on the Prairie? Like at the Mercantile? Is that what this is? Come on, Chantal. We would have heard this story before if that was true.
Even when I go to sleep, the plaque was dented. It was. Actually, yeah, it did come dented. I love Lowe's and Home Depot. The smell of fresh lumber. Yeah. And paint thinner. I'm craving ice cream. Really? I don't crave ice cream. Hey. It's hot. Ceiling is... Okay, by the way, for those of you commenting that standing is an exercise, let me tell you, it's better than sitting. Okay? Used to play server as a child.
That is like
That's so cute,
I'm
Breathe.
sorry, that's the fattest thing I've ever heard anybody say.
Cooper's Hawk and Cheddar's. What's that? Yeah. Chantal Saddle. Shoe stores. Yeah.
I like leather stores.
It came dented. Looking you in the eye. Was it that dented? Maybe, maybe not. Material store. Cloth World. Fabricville.
Oh, I remember Cloth World.
What, Kim? Oh my god.
Did you know that Joann Fabrics is closing down? Where are people supposed to get their fabrics? I know, like, you could get fabrics at specific Walmarts and stuff like that. But, yeah. That's sad.
Ice cream. That's insane. I do not recall. Oh yeah, you're right. Anyway, they're pretty easygoing about sending one replacement, so they probably don't care. They were pretty cool about it too. I was like, can you mail it to... They can mail it here. It's crazy.
Yeah, you can get mail in
It's a
Kuwait.
lovely smell. That's a candle holder? Yeah. It has an artificial candle in it.
I mean, considering that there's YouTubers all over the world, yeah, I think they could mail it to pretty much any country in the world, Chantal.
And I played store a lot too when after my sister, when my mom was pregnant with my sister, after her baby shower, she had like her whole baby's room was full of unopened baby stuff. So I played store. Yeah, as much exactly, Tracy. Oh, cheddars. That sounds so good. I love cheddar. So.
What is this?
Blue pot. I can't unblock you. Wait. Hey, Belly.
Oh no.
Okay, who can go? I think your impulsivity is craving an
I get it.
bread and butter.
What is this?
He hates bread and he doesn't
Food? No.
like diabetes friendly. So law controls what you eat. Eating like my husband for a day. You guys are not... No barfing here, we have entomatophobia. Oh, okay, Melly. I hope it goes well for your friend. Take care. Yeah, I'm gonna get more strips. Valley. God, I didn't plan it right enough. Yeah, well, I know. I understand the reasoning, though. We're not supposed to be tempted by the temptations of life, like everything that gives you a dopamine fix, overeating, junk food, drugs, alcohol. All of these things, if you don't notice, if you do too many of them, they destroy your life.
Really?
And keep you away from focusing on your spiritual growth. And taking
Look
care of
in the
your body,
mirror,
you know?
Chantal.
But it is hard. Eating like my husband for a day, I could never teardrop. Imagine you'd have to eat floor hot dogs or whatever. George Costanza do the opposite
Teardrop. Stop throwing your husband under the bus.
of what you normally do. He's funny. Oh, shoot, says. Really, Scapegoat? Hi, Nicole. Ew, yeah, doing taxes sucks.
You don't do yours,
It's hard to not
remember?
be tempted. I know. That's the thing. I have a demon inside me.
Yes.
Okay, then I can't be blamed for my behaviors. If you make homemade sloppy joes and carrot and eggplant, you can't even tell. Oh, add carrot and eggplant, yeah. That's true, you can hide veggies and things like this, eh? Hey, little Nitty. Sloppy joes. I'm about to make a grocery order for ground beef.
Why does she always do this, man? She always ends with food.
Cooked what? Spam and bacon grease and
She
butter.
does. It's so. What is going on? She always does this. It's so bizarre. Like, she will. It's like you see the manic episode and then you see, like, her getting the adrenaline rush from saying all those horrible things. And then she has her come down from that. And then she's laying on the couch, sleepy, talking about food. It's so bizarre. She literally is addicted to the rage. She likes the adrenaline rush, and then she goes and relaxes after it's done. Weird.
The idea of cooking things in bacon grease, I don't know.
It's awesome.
Taste the rainbow. Okay, Belle, enjoy. No, I mean, it's like not healthy. Like at some point, there's like mold. You have to get them taken out. I feel like a bitch tonight. Might as well give my opinion on everybody. You can die, yeah. It affects your heart health. Moldy teeth. Yeah, there's like green mold. Like moldy stuff. You love to cook with bacon grease? A lot of people do, Mike. Especially like southern cooking and stuff.
Yes, you can do cornbread, like, grease the pan with bacon grease. Or sometimes I do, you get the Klondike potatoes, the golden potatoes, you chop those up and you fry them in some bacon grease. It's really tasty.
It's great. Ew, Christopher. Greek yogurt? Kinda. Yeah, I do like it.
I
I
don't
just
want to.
share, yeah. I hate that suction thing. I always hate it.
Thought you liked to suck. Isn't
Ralph
that
has
what
put
you
a
said you
picture
were
of
good
all
at?
3 of the Indiana Cabbage Patch Kids all look alike. Oh, that's a quote. Okay, sorry, you scared me. gotta get off soon.
Ugh.
Didn't do an older. Female subscribers home rent free. No, he's not an abuser, so don't even compare him. But the freeloading, maybe. Oh, his girlfriend Keeks is older? Nothing wrong with mature women. I am one. Oh my god, I'm old.
No, you're not.
I can't compete with a younger lass. Actually, so he likes older women. I don't know. Age is just a number. Yeah, wait till you see my gray hairs, buddy. Those Pete's? He's okay, Griffin. He's on his channel. Pizza of my mind. Pizza. I used to call him Pizza. I don't know why.
Yeah, you do.
A cat? Oh.
Yeah, you do. It was explained. I think it was FFG that explained it, because Shannon told her that he had really bad acne that you used to make fun of him for, and you used to call him Pizza. So that's Pizza Face. So that's why he ended up getting the name Pete's. That's shortened. Yeah. You're an asshole.
Lying on the floor. Baby, where are you? Sweet baby. Starfish. Intimate details. I can always tell when my hubby has used my toilet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, me too. I can tell when he uses the bedroom bathroom. I'm like, use that one. Number one, the seat's always left up. 6 years younger, me, a fellow cougar. Yeah, Nicole. My gray came through, and my hubby was like, are you sick? I'm old. Right? Give Salah Pizza's nickname? I don't know. I call him Bay.
Glitter tits.
Bay! He'll be 62 in May. He's an old man. This Jim makes some not nice remarks about you when he should not do this. If he is not thankful, then he can be quiet. Regards your name. Oh, yeah. Well, that's alright. It's alright, SJM. I'll remember that. I fell on the toilet last time my boyfriend left the seat up. I hate that when you don't know it's not down and you sit and it's all cold.
Chantal, really? Really? Do you think your ass is fitting in the toilet that way? I don't think so. There's no way that your ass is reaching that water.
Ooh, I'm like obsessive about clean toilets, okay?
Please.
Hey, Alexandria.
That's why you have a boil.
I'm freaking the hell out. The thought of sitting on the cold, like, you don't know, there might be a pee remnant. Ew, or like a hair. You never know. This Jim
says the one with the boil, right?
Turned 55 in January. So not that big of a difference, like, you know? He used the N-word? Oh, really? I didn't hear that. I don't watch him, though, so... But no, that's not cool. I don't get how people just slip the N-word. Like, I slip the R-word, but I've never said the N-word ever. Because it's never been in my vocabulary.
I don't believe that.
You know? Like, I would
For
never...
somebody to be... You've said little black bastard, and you've also called another reaction channel. You called this black guy buckwheat, and you say anti-Semitic things. So I find it hard to believe that you've never used the N-word. You're a liar.
Saying something that, like, to me, that's a really horrible word. The R word I grew up saying a lot, admittedly.
Please.
A lot.
So did I. I used to say it a lot, too, in the 80s. That was, like, a big word back then. It was probably a bigger word back then than it was in the 90s. I don't say it now. So there's really no excuse for that. It doesn't just slip out.
Yeah. I hate when people, like, you know, like, why would you say that? Like, how do people think it's even okay to say it, even without the ER? Like, even if you're even saying it to imply it. Like, you know? I can't stand that. Sorry, but...
Because certain people have taken words that were used to hurt, and they've taken it and empowered the word for themselves. So, like, if people of color say the N-word with the A at the end, like, as a term of endearment, they've taken power over that word. Kind of like in the gay community where they've taken over the word queer or the F word, things like that. They've taken it over and empowered it for themselves. So those people, you know, people of color, people in the gay community, things like that, they have every right to use it if they want to, Chantal. So that's why people use it in that way.
Insulting a person of color, like, with that, like, that's just stupid. It's beyond vile.
Depends on how you use
like,
it
what?
and who says it.
He's not woke. Jessica! It's not about being woke. Like,
What are they? What?
you know, Keem started that too. He used the N word a lot. I saw a clip on Hikate's stream. Like, what? Like the way ugh. But some people think it's cool, like saying it like with the A at the end, like, you know.
Not for him. Not for a white dude.
And where does an instant ejection out of my house? All my kids know how touchy I am. Yeah, right. Yeah, very. I
I think
understand that. Her word
this is
wasn't
the
great
thing. It
too.
depends on where you're from and stuff like that. So like, there's certain people that get a pass depending on the neighborhood that they were raised in. I'm talking about like city people, living in the hood and stuff like that. There's certain people that get a pass at saying those type of words. Somebody like Negs, not Negs. Why am I saying him? Somebody like the LOL guy, whatever is Keemstar, he gets a pass. Negs, he doesn't get a pass because where is he from? Indiana or some crap like that. So no, he doesn't get a pass. Neither does Keemstar. Neither do you, Chantal, saying the R word. You guys don't get a pass.
It's grade 7. The N word was punished in schools, like suspension. Yeah, of course. Hey, Danny Love. I mean, R word is not good either. Like, people have, it's a slur now, and, like, it's just when I'm angry, like, it just. Yeah, I'm feeling better, Danny Love. What does Uncle Tom mean, roasted Korean? Like,
Oh,
what's
are
the,
you
I don't know what that means.
serious?
Wings is on Lockout Live.
It means.
I knew they were going to bring it back.
How does she not know what Uncle Tom means? Do you really believe that? I don't believe that at all. At all. She knows exactly what it means. She's playing stupid. Unbelievable.
You think it's vile? I mean, they brought back. Yeah, I mean, okay. Shoving your wife, like, is. I'm like trying to think, is that worse than faking cancer? Like, they have Bookie who's faked cancer, you know? And then kid behind the camera who married a, I don't know. I mean, I'm not surprised. It refers to a black person who is a traitor to their race.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
derogatory in nature. So they're saying that Hecate is a traitor to her race.
That's not what it means. I don't want to say my understanding. Well, I'm just going to say my understanding of the word is a black person or a person of color that acts more white. Whatever that means, that's what it means. Not like a traitor to their race. I've never heard of that. Is that the definition of it? I have no idea. But usually when I've seen it being used by people, it's towards somebody that is uppity in a way. And I mean, you could say this for Hispanic people as well too. I'm just saying.
Why are you even flapping your gums about her race at all? Like, yeah, it is derogatory and racial. They shouldn't expect much morality from people who create a show like Lockout. Exactly, yeah. Shaving Tina's head? Ooh. Yikes.
So
that show is a shit show.
So who called Hecate an Uncle Tom? Was it Yaba called her an Uncle Tom or who? I don't know. Yo mama? Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, and that's exactly, they don't pretend to be anything else, But yeah, it's, I don't know. I don't find it entertaining, to be quite honest. It's not my thing, Especially just like scripted punishments. Like, I don't like that kind of stuff. It's boring to me.
This entire girl world, this whole community has spun into such a cesspool of just disgusting, disgusting behavior. I would have never thunk it or thought that all of the things that have happened would have happened in the 3 years, and just the vileness and things that people say, and it's unbelievable. But this is society. This is like, just like a microcosm of society right here. It's horrifying. Like,
Ish. Not surprised. Stupid is as stupid does, or whatever the saying is. Let's pivot the topic. Black people call other black people, especially in U.S. politics. Yeah, I can see that.
yes,
I've seen a lot of people do that, like, calling, it's kind of, I guess, like being accused of being whitewashed, right, or whatever.
yes. Thank you. Whoever said that was correct.
I don't get that from Hecate anyways, even if that were true whatsoever. She's very vocal about racist people in the community.
I've never watched her channel. I gotta go take a peep at it.
Cool, Abby. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, when you look at it that way, I hadn't realized that before. Ross Geller. Pivot. Like, yeah. I don't know. Kate's daughter is 10 times smarter than her or her greasy wife Yaba. Called her that because of Kate's life. King and Ground and Yaba say he's racist.
Oh, so they did
Yeah,
call her that.
She is. Kate is smarter, more put together with how she talks. You can tell she's intelligent by the way she talks. How she carries herself. She's a confident, beautiful, intelligent woman, and they feel threatened by that. So their response is to come out with, I was going to say our word, the most dipshit things to say. Like, that's how they argue, you know. You can't argue with stupid. You can't.
Well, that's you, Chantal.
I did not for the show. Yeah, when I went up there, I realized, no, man. Like, there's like an internal war going on inside of me. I don't think people see. Twitter calls you crotch bot.
We see it.
So funny. The boil's not in my crotch. But that's what I mean, like, okay, I'm sure it's just a joke, whatever. But if you analyze it, it's like, these are grown women in their, like, 40s, 50s, 60s. You know, like, making jokes that a 12-year-old would make.
You're doing the same thing.
The way they talk about women's bodies on the regular, the way they...
So do you. Literally, this entire stream, what have you been doing? You do the same exact thing. You're no better than any of us, Chantal. Stop it. Come on.
Anyway.
What a moron.
You don't know anything about my crotch.
We don't want to know.
But the reality is, you don't know anything about my crotch. You know that I have a fupa, okay, Anne? Like, you know.
We don't want to know.
You don't know anything about that for years now. You don't know where the boil is exactly. You don't know anything, so...
We don't want to know.
Shut up your frickin' ass.
You're the one that described it. You're the one that talked about it. You're the one that gave us a location, a general location. We wouldn't know that unless you didn't give us the information. Nobody wants to know this shit. Nobody wants to know about the things coming out of your body or growing on your body. Stop.
How long ago was that? That's like 3 years ago. And you know why my crotch was rotten? From him.
Oh, no.
Because he was dirty. He had dirty...
Talking about him again.
Because he screwed everything with walking legs. Do you know, like he gave me gonorrhea, okay? Like,
are you sure about
gross.
that? I don't know.
He had the dirtiest D ever of life. Yeah. So, you know what? You can blame yourself.
But you kept going back for that. What does it say about you? What? She's literally insane.
From those friggin' underwear, buddy. Jeez. I had a new thing every fucking week because of you. Disgusting.
You kept going back
I've never
for
had that
it.
problem since I haven't been with him, I can tell you that.
First of all, you're talking about him again. I don't talk about him. I don't talk about him. Here you are again. How many times in this whole conversation has she brought him up? I don't even know. And you kept going back for the green peen. Multiple times. Multiple times. In fact, that you got that shit in your throat. Yuck. Ew. Stupid.
No crotch shaming.
Jeez.
You know, maybe. Like, how are you going to even shame a woman like that? You're so gross. Like...
You're gross.
Her personal things that you fucking caused. You disgusting, abusive, swordfish loser. Ew.
Look, I don't agree with what he did. I didn't like that episode either. That when he was like making fun of her clothes and Dee Dee was laughing and all that. I couldn't watch it. I didn't think that was cool, making fun of her, because, you know, obviously he liked it for that time when he was, you know, laying the pipe with that. But the fact is, Chantal, you were chasing him around for a long time, and he clearly didn't want to have anything to do with you. And like I've said before, once he saw you as a trick ass mark, he used you the entire time, and you were just too stupid to see it. So don't get mad, you know, at him for doing that. You know, don't hate the player, hate the game.
I'm fucking happy I got away from that. I'm telling you, that's all I gotta say. Of course, some of the bad things still replay in my mind. Like how fucking stupid I was, the R word. Like taking him to a sex clinic, not thinking we had something because he cheated. Like, I'm an idiot. You know, things like that.
Man.
Like, I wish I was stronger to stick up for myself more.
And you paid for the medication, right?
Yeah, it should have been Kit Kat. That should have been it for me. I didn't think he cheated.
Are you insane?
The whole time I thought he was faithful.
No, you were so desperate. That's what it was. You knew he wasn't faithful. Come on. You were that desperate. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I went through a lot of shit. That's all I can say.
That you did it to yourself.
I hate window shopping. When you chase me around the gas station. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. It's like I was scared of him in a lot of ways, but at the same time,
Please.
still hooked. It was so
What
fucked
a
up.
liar. What a liar. How are you scared of somebody and you keep going over to his apartment? And then you have like these fake vacations at hotels in Montreal and all this kind of. Get out of here. You were not scared of him. Stop trying to paint that relationship and put it in a box. You want to be a victim of abuse so bad. This gets worse and worse as time goes on, and then you embellish on the story, and all of us know you're lying. And not only that, there's video evidence from your own post that prove that you're lying. Stop. You make yourself look like an ass every time.
Especially like the taking the keys thing was always scary.
Please.
Because,
Taking
like,
the
you
keys
really literally
thing.
can't leave.
What a joke,
People know
man.
things about your crotch
This
because
is
of
why
look
people
alike.
don't like you.
That's a picture. You don't know the health of it. Like that's
This is why people like me, that when I started watching you and all that, and other people that are victims of an abusive relationship do not like you, Chantal. I'm not going to say that I hate you because I don't, but I do not like you for things like this. What you just said right now. Unbelievable. You're such a liar.
rage. Hi, babe. Miss you.
You're afraid of him.
A
Give me
handsome,
break.
non-diseased man to get my mind off of things.
Please.
I'm just so happy. Like, I snapped out and now I know my reality here. I feel so safe. Babe.
Oh no, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, money bags, yep. Yeah, I shouldn't be talking about that anymore, but
You talk about it all the time.
it's not funny endangering someone's health like that, you know?
Give me a break. So now you're going to say he endangered your health because he had an STD? Maybe it was the other way around. I have no idea. I'm kind of thinking it was the other way around because you kind of had the throat issue before you met him, I think. But he didn't endanger your life. Stop it. What a joke you are. You're disgusting.
Snapped out and
Please.
leveled up. Thank you, Breezeth.
Man.
And thank you
Leveled
guys
up.
for, who
Fuck
support me
out of
and
here.
believe me and whatever. Yeah, exactly. I gave it to myself, right? That's not true. That's not true. The spaceship is ready for you to come on. Are you telling me to come now, babe? Are you telling me to come now, babe? Pineapple? Yeah, but the sugar. Maybe I shouldn't. Being safe. Yeah, I feel safe here. A lot safer than Canada. For many reasons.
What the hell?
You guys always downplay, like...
Why are you talking?
know?
Why do you feel? You feel? Are you a moron? You feel more safe in Kuwait than you do in Canada. Get the fuck out of here. You are a moron.
It's not true once a cheat, because you know what? I used to, like I said, and I never did it again.
Please,
Also-
he's cheating on you right now.
What was I gonna say? I forget. We gotta discover Mars right now. We're just beesing. Oh yeah. Okay, Val. You don't know how creepy it is to have somebody possibly following you around to places you shop and trying to be invasive
What?
and go real life in your life.
What
Like,
are you talking about FFG
suspend your
again?
hate for somebody and really think of how messed up that is.
Oh my god, the same shit over and over.
It's messed up. Katy Perry. Yes, a kid. Miss you, babe.
I thought he's in the next room.
Exactly. It is messed up. I don't care what anyone says. It's crazy.
Oh my god.
We can discover Canada from up there. You know. Hi, Nina. And using the excuse that I want to verify if she's lying, if she's smoking weed. It's not your business.
That's
what I do
not
with
what
my time offline, just so you know.
Oh my god.
Like, why do people feel they're entitled to my
That's
private?
not what happened. She just asked if you shop there. That's it. She didn't say, I need to know if she's smoking the weed. Get out of here. This is stupid. And it's not like she already shopped there already. She was just asking if you shop there as well. Stop. What a... Oh my...
Like, just go away. Like,
She
F
likes
off.
to
Like,
change
what?
history, man. It's a crazy...
Come on out to the west coast of Canada and make memories that are Ontario memories. Let's move to the Yukon, babe. Pack and grab a lot of food. Gonna have to be a lot of food. A lot of pickles. Pickled everything. Pickled cheese. Pickled People are effed up in the head. Hey, Belle, how was your ice cream?
I don't like when she does the baby voice and then she gets that weird side mouth thing going. I do not like that. I don't know why she thinks that it's cute. It's not.
No, I'm a recluse. I'm about to be.
You are one already.
I'll pull you guys up. I've never been to BC. I do want to go. Not to mention what it would be to have an internet pushing you along, encouraging you. It changes reality and perspective. Yeah, thousands of people cheering that on. And then have the nerve to say that I'm vile. Like,
You are.
what the hell? I don't harass
You
people.
literally proved your vile in this video multiple times. So yeah, well done.
In real life. I'm not going to waste energy on people like that. Like, that mentality is, like, messed up. It's so bad. Niagara Falls. The Maid of the Mist. I'm too scared. What if the boat deviates and goes right into the falls? We visited Canada together. Wear 2 coats. You're gonna be so cold, babe. You're gonna have to get a toque. We're gonna have to go to the North Face. And get you
Please.
some jackets from
You
here.
can't afford that.
If we're still here, who knows? We don't know what the future holds. The boat goes below the falls.
She's gonna buy him all. Like, watch. You're gonna get to Canada. She's gonna buy him all this name brand shit, like she did with Skeletor over there, El Scammy. Remember how he used to wear the like the clothes that were too tight from TJ Maxx that looked like he shopped in the juniors section. Yeah, she's gonna do the same thing with Salah. Try to get him that North Face, maybe some Patagonia. Yeah, good luck. You don't make enough money.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. But what if it goes, like, too close? Armchair therapists and haters never factor in the performative aspect of human behavior when on video, I know. Okanagan? In the summertime? You can renew your marital vows at the Loose Caboose. Really, Tracy? I shouldn't have eaten that. I checked. Jessica, oh no. Babe, the Loose Caboose. I mean, together. Oh, just for a visit? Well, we'll see. We'll talk about it.
I guarantee you they're going to come to... She's talking about it too much. They're going to go to Canada this year. Watch. And I think that's what the money she's saving up for. It's for an immigration lawyer. Watch. It's happening.
I would like to go.
She's talking too much about it.
Definitely don't want to visit there again without you.
See?
A medical problem? What? What was I saying? Oh, the Loose Caboose. With pogos? You playing Path of Exile too? It's a big deal. Cornwall pizza. Yeah, he would like it. But we can't... one of the best parts is the pepperoni they use. We can't eat it. It has pork. The shawarma there is very different than here. It's like 3 times the size. Puts in from... Oh, you will die. You will just, like... I hope you won't gain too much weight, but... The puts in Canada is unmatched. I don't find you can get puts in much elsewhere. Like, you know?
God, lady's snoring.
It's, not as well known in some places.
I don't know if you can hear that. She's on the bed snoring.
All right, juice. All right, sweet. Oh. All right, babe.
There's only a few more minutes of this, so I'm going to end it here. Yeah, Chantal just proved again she is a anti-Semitic piece of crap and just a vile person all around. So well done for proving us all right again, Chantal. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.